So the day the Ghost Twins showed up, production had gave the whole squad in the house booby trap, like tape and everything. Even the fake blood, production put it literally right there. Like they knew I was into that, and I was like, it, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? This is fun for me. I'll do that. It's a little acting. Put it on, act like a crazy son of a bitch. But yeah, good times. Good times.
Oh, hell no!
So the Ghost Twins fight, yes, that was a setup from production. They saw us do the whole thing for days waiting for them. They even put their baby pictures on the wall. We had a baby picture wall. Everyone's baby pictures submitted in before we moved in. And that's how they kind of surprised us. That's how production said, hey, there's 2 new girls coming in and these are the girls. These are their baby pictures. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was Amber that said, oh, I found who they are on the computer. All right, guys. So I did forget to mention the fact that we did have a computer. It was connected to a TV screen, so everyone else saw what you were doing, and there was no social media on it. There was no Facebook, no Instagram, no Twitter. All we were able to do was email our family and friends and surf the web. Everything was a setup. Side note, the Ghost Twins fight, it was a 2-on-2 for anyone who really watched as it was unfolding, or who was actually really there knows more, actually, to tell you the truth. One of the Ghost Twins went to throw handcuffs at my sister. Obviously, I'm gonna have her back. I didn't even hit nobody first, and that's what production said. They were like, just don't hit nobody first, and I'm like, okay. I got you. Hence why you see me with my arms behind me, like screaming, like, get the f out of this house. Production said, don't hit them first. If they hit you, you can hit back. That's what I was told. So, okay, fine. So that's what I did. And then that's the very first time I noticed security. They would have the biggest security guy, the biggest one. And I know you guys seen him in a lot of my fights. The biggest one will always throw me around, throw me on the stairs, throw me on the floor. The security guys were literally me up. And I would hear production on their earphones like, oh, go by Kristina. When it would be like so quiet in the house. Because remind you, there's no TV, there's no radio, there's none of that. And I would hear them. I would hear production, go by Kristina, hold her back, hold her. Like, why are you holding me back? Like, okay, I'm sorry. Any of these other reality shows I've seen on TV, there's a lot of shows that y'all let them fight. Why couldn't you guys do that with us? Like, let us fight. If we want to fight, let us fight. Like, at least 3 seconds. I would love that. I would love it. Like, nobody with their hands on me. That would have been great. But no. I would have 3 security guys after me.
What? What the fuck?
Moving along. After the Ghost Twins didn't come back in because of what happened, of what went down, and you know what, I don't blame them at all. After that situation, they were replaced with the rats. And when I tell you, these rats were straight up from like the sewers type of rats, like,
ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that?
I'm all about having fun, getting lit, partying, whatever. But like, you guys know, and you guys can feel me on this one, when you're around somebody who makes so much the same noise too, 24/7. 24/7, guys. It was making me go insane. Just hearing that all the time. You know what? When the cameras weren't rolling, I was in the kitchen. They would like go in and out. I would talk to them here and there. We were cool. Now the cameras come around. They want to act up. Now they want to throw my name into the mix with and whatever. And like, you know what the thing is? I was getting along with everybody. And I don't think anybody really liked it. I feel like everyone wanted me to choose sides in a way, kind of. Like production would pull me into the room and say, oh, go apologize to Jazz. And I'm like, for what? That was the only time I listened to production, is when they said, oh, go apologize. It's not, she's really upset. Made me feel bad for her. Like legit feel bad for her. So I listened to them. So I think it was just for the cameras at one point. Well, the whole show was just for the cameras. I keep forgetting. My bad. Whoops. But yeah, it was one hell of a journey. Oh, and the very last of them was wow, what are their names again? Hanan and Sulu.
6.5 hours later.
I think it was another S. I think it was Sue. So Hanan and Susa. That's who they were. They were the last ones. I was so long ago. I was like, so they were the last ones in the house, and they were claiming to be like one of the originals that were picked, but yet this was like 2 months in already of filming. You're like a month and a half or some shit like that. Like they were just claiming that they were like part of the original crew, and it's like,
wait a minute, who are you?
Girl, nah, you weren't. You weren't. I'm sorry, you weren't. Sorry to break it to you, hun. You weren't. But the day that they showed up was my sister's birthday. And of course, production acted like it was gonna be a fun-filled day for my sister for her birthday. And it definitely wasn't that at all. Or it didn't end up to be that at all. That's for sure. That was quite an evening, considering we thought it was going to be the most litest time that we've had the whole time at the Bad Girls Club house, and it was anything but that. So production set up this game for my sister's birthday, and we have to go to all the bars. My sister chooses who's gonna do what, because it was her birthday. The last thing on the list was find 2 girls to give you a hickey or something like that. We got to this bar and I knew right off the bat.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
And looking at production, like, I knew it, something's not, you said something else. I kept looking like that. Because I knew I was like on point with catching production doing some sneaky shit. And I knew right off the bat that these girls were the replacements. Like, the second I laid eyes on them. The other girls, it did not hit them, like, at all. And I was, like, telling everybody, like, these, I think they're the replacements. And everyone was just so f***ed up. Next thing you know, these girls want to come in like they own the like they own the show. These girls literally acted like, first of all, such bad vibes when we walked past these girls. Hanan and Susu, such bad vibes. And it's like, who the f*** you think you talking to? It's like, you girls walk around like that all the time. Like, you guys aren't like friendly people at all. But you know what? I was giving them the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, you know what? Maybe they're just trying to be all bad for the cameras and whatever. I'm like, okay, whatever. When I heard, oh, we're the replacements, and I was like, What am I gonna do? Fight you because you're a replacement now? Like, I'm over. I'm tired. Guys, this was weeks into filming already. We were like close to the end of filming Bad Girls Club, and these replacements came in filled with energy, filled with all this extra that we were just over it. We just wanted to sleep and chill. It was like every day was a hangover for me, regardless. But anyways, that night literally turned into hell. My sister threw the glass that hit Hanan's eye.
Nice.
But yeah, no, they wanted to attack my sister for throwing glass. But then a couple days later, I'm pretty sure they were trying to throw picture frames at me. Days later. You see, this is what I don't get about reality TV and how people move. So weird. And then they showed a clip of these girls on their interview saying, well, if I'm mad, I'm gonna throw whatever. I'm gonna throw whatever, and I don't give a what's around me. And then why are you complaining that she threw glass at you if that's what you said on even your interviews? You were like, that's what I do. So why are you getting mad if it happens to you? Clearly you've done it your whole life. But it's so crazy. That's the only thing that I don't like about reality TV. I could literally see everything behind the scenes. I could see how people act. Like, I would get along with people one-on-one when there's no cameras around. All of a sudden a camera pops up and that person all of a sudden has a problem with me. Makes zero sense to me, dog. Makes zero sense to me, but hey, they wanted to be little puppets, and that they were. The girls in the house just wanted to fight for no reason. When I mean no reason, I mean like for fun. Like as if we're children. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not a child. I'm not a child. Don't tell me, oh, let's go back to the house and fight for fun. After we were just dancing up in the club. Makes zero sense. The replacements were exactly like that. Exactly like that. It's like, okay, if you want to fight me, call me a slut, call me a whore. Give me some substance. I should have honestly spoke up more, but all the fights and everything, I don't regret. I don't regret a single fight. Like, that was me. That was me on a certain kind of level that I just couldn't even take it anymore. So anytime you saw me fighting on Bad Girls Club, it was just like, I've had it. I've literally had it. Like, it led me a lot to have those fights. Like, I don't just have a fight just to have a fight. Anyways, my sister's birthday was the beginning of the end. I really was thinking about leaving with my sister, like, a lot. I was thinking like, okay, my bad sister if I don't go with her. Yeah, just a lot was going on in my head, and I really, as I wanted to be a good sister and just leave, like that would be like the right thing to do, but then that's also giving the replacements what they wanted, and I'm not gonna give them what the they want. They wanted me out of the house. They wanted me and my sister. They knew they weren't gonna like us from the get, and I'm pretty sure it's because production told them, oh, you're not gonna like these girls, so it just started a problem with them because they're the strongest in the house. Me and my sister, we were top dogs. We were fun. Like, literally, like, production loved us. Let's just say that. Production truly loved us. So after my sister's birthday, obviously I went in the house without her. There was quite a bit that wasn't aired from when I came back inside, which was Sue trying to step up to me and me literally in her face like, what, you want to do something? Do it, hit me. I was literally in her face like that, like, hit me. And I was like dodging her, and I made her look stupid as But you know what? That didn't go with production's little story of me that they were creating. So they didn't air that because they wanted it to look like I was scared of them or something, when in reality there was so much they didn't air. Like, I can't even explain to you guys. Like, if I was scared, I would have never even went back in the house. Come on, I'm not stupid. I'm by myself. I'm not with my sister. Like, trust me, I was anything but that.